A very good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Business News. My name is Dianime Uko. Remember, this broadcast is reaching you live on StarTimes channel 103 and on our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Do well to follow and engage with us on those platforms. On Business News tonight, Akwa Ibom State Government is investing massively in agriculture to ensure food availability, sufficiency and exports. To this end, it has distributed another set of farm inputs to commercial farmers. This is coming after it extended the same gesture to cocoa farmers days ago. Also on Business News, the state government, in a bid to stimulate the economy, has reviewed 48 projects across sectors of the state. This and more will form our business package for you tonight. Please stay with us. We begin the news tonight from the Hilltop Mansion, where Akwa Ibom State Government has revealed that 48 out of 57 projects spread across all sectors of the state have been reviewed and presentation made by various project delivery advisors to determine the progress of work done ahead of the second anniversary of the governor in office. Commissioner for Information Anyekan Umana disclosed this shortly after the project review meeting chaired by Governor Umoeno. Government House correspondent Clement Barikui reports.
The 2 days monthly project delivery meeting presided over by Governor Umoeno was to track progress of work done on the various projects and identified areas for improvement. Commissioner for Information Anyekan Umana reiterated the governor's commitment to accountability and transparency in project execution, calling for synergy amongst ministries, departments and agencies concerned for timely completion of the project.
Over the course of the 2 days, a very intensive exercise, a total of 48 projects out of the 57 in stock for this period were reviewed, and presentations were taken from various delivery advisors and commissioners who are responsible for those projects. Advisors offered project updates, status, timelines, as well as execution of ongoing projects across ministries, departments, and agencies of government. This strategic review session, which His Excellency the Governor of Akwa Ibom State introduced in the project management process, provided an avenue for critical appraisal, cross-sectoral synergy, and policy alignment to ensure that all projects are being executed according to the high standards set by His Excellency under the ARISE agenda.
Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Mr. Ekerete Udo, assured the people of the governor's commitment to harnessing the resources of the state for the actualization of his administration's ARISE agenda.
What the governor has done in the last 2 days speaks to his sense of transparency. I mean, it's telling the people of Akwa Ibom State, this is what we're using the resources that we've been availed to do across sectors.
The project delivery review meeting holds twice every month to enable the governor receive updated and detailed information on all ongoing projects across the state. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Akwa Ibom State Government has taken another bold step to boost security of lives and property in the state. This time around, the state government is adding over 5 additional operational vehicles to the State Police Command. Government House correspondent Clement Barikui again reports.
Akwa Ibom State is adjudged the most peaceful in the country, but recent activities of sea pirates and other criminally minded persons seem to threaten these status of the state. Apart from other renewed security strategies initiated by the state government and security agencies, these patrol vehicles are to complement existing ones to aid police mobility in nipping crime in the bud. Governor Umoino, while presenting the vehicles to the police, vowed to continue in his support to security agencies in tackling any form of security threat in the state.
Particularly in Eket, where we have had recent kidnappings, and we are determined to stop it. And I'm willing to put everything we have to ensure that we do not allow criminality to crystallize in this state. And as part of your request, we have added additional 5 patrol vehicles to your fleet. We'll continue to do that, not just for you, but for the security architecture of the state.
Commissioner of Police Akwa Ibom State Command Baba Azari promised to deploy the vehicles for the intended purposes, appreciating Governor Umoino for not relenting in supporting security agencies in the state.
All these criminals around Eket, Mbo area and other areas, we assure you that we are going to deploy these vehicles and the officers to be able to man those exits and entry routes where they used to take when they kidnap people. We assure you that we are going to use these vehicles judiciously and will not let you down by God's grace.
This is not the first time Governor Umoino's administration is assisting security agencies with patrol vehicles, as similar presentation was done earlier last year. Clement Barekui, NTA News.
Away from the executive, let's turn our attention to the legislature, where the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has adopted and ratified the audited accounts of the 31 local government councils for the year ending 31st December 2023. The ratification of the accounts followed the presentation of the report by the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee of the House and member representing Nsidi Ibom State constituency, Eric Akpan. The lawmakers in their recommendations urged the Auditor General for Local Governments, State Accountants General, Salary Consultants, Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, and the Local Government Service Commission to draw up workable modalities to ensure that all outstanding arrears of advances in the council books of accounts are either retired, refunded, or written off as the case may be. The House urged local government councils in the states to comply fully with the International Public Sector Accounting Standard, IPSAS, migration process from cash-based to accrue-based accounting framework provision in the documentation, preparation and presentation of their annual reports and financial statements. The Speaker, Udema Otong, directed the Clerk of the House to communicate the resolution to appropriate quarters for necessary action. You're watching the news on NTA Channel 12. We will take our first commercial break. When we return, we have more stories. Please stay.
All are cordially invited to activate the Youth Business Summit 2025. Date 30th May 2025. Venue Ibom Hall, IBB Avenue, Uyo. Time 10 a.m. prompt. Theme Right to Success. The event is the second in the series and is a compendium of experienced and seasoned professionals from both private and public sectors, including Mr. Jacobi Nwafa, Dr. Keriti Kanem, and Ekeme Finba, Dr. Rosalyn Esiem, Surveyor Kanimo Udum, Barrister Ephraim Fon Useniden, and Mr. Nkekere Udum. Similarly, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of FedEx Group and Chairman Jacobi Nwafa Charity Foundation cordially invites critical stakeholders, leaders of thought, political class, traditional rulers, and the entire people to the commissioning and the remodeled state-of-the-art government primary school, Ikoredong, Kanafon local government area, a private partnership approach, Saturday 31st May 2025, venue, government primary school, Ikoredong, Kanafon local government area, time 10 a.m. prompt. Be there.
Ibani yewe di manager enu fam ma kare bu omo ya fam enu sele mo ke ti fon we nka ngata ni no mo tin di ya ibani bo ki mo yewe si mo wa ni de ngba ku fe de kekere ani na mo mo isare pa ida ibani bi nam die ani ka me ibani bo ki ni pe dia mo bo mo iban ja ki nam family planning everything is everybody will joy. I mean, me you from borrow joy. Oh, young no get me. I mean, go young can get me.
Family planning edo came fun. Go for your government. Kena man yesu fun fien.
Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Get ready for the grand finale.
Hello, my name is Baptist Ama, the CEO and the face behind Baptist Ama Foundation. I will be live at the NTA Arena Uyo on May 27, 2025, cooking and expanding our impact of touching lives, the parts of the Children's Day celebration. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of those who truly matter. Join us.
Date Tuesday, May 27, 2025. Venue NTA Uyo Arena. Time 12 p.m. prompt. First prize 100,000 naira. Second prize 70,000 naira. Third prize 50,000 naira plus many consolation prizes. For enquiries, please call Ekaite on 0803 882 7840. Our children. Teach them well and let them lead.
You're welcome back. Ike Neliaku has emerged national president of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, NIPR, for another term of 2 years. Also re-elected is Professor Emmanuel Dandaura as the vice president. Umar Basiedet reports that the election was part of the 62nd annual general meeting of NIPR in Uyo.
The re-election of Ike Neliaku is coming after the decision of the council's conclave. Ike Neliaku had earlier scaled through the online electoral process with votes from delegates where he won alongside 16 other council members.
We need to consolidate all the projects we've started. We are going to host the biggest, the brightest, and the boldest World Public Relations Forum in 2026.
Minister of Solid Minerals Dele Alake, in a keynote address at the annual general meeting titled Beyond Headlines, Harnessing Public Relations for Nigeria's Economic Transformation, says Nigeria can only get better through resilience and support for ongoing reforms.
Let us support such a leadership to go through the gestation period of the policies, because everywhere in the world, government policies always have gestation periods.
Delegates describe the event as rewarding.
The level of lectures and the quality of most of the activities was top-notch. I'm really grateful to the Akwa Ibom chapter, and we look forward to next year.
I also have a duty from my little angle to see how I can shape the narrative so that all of us can always project our country.
The AGM was preceded by the induction of associate members into the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations by the national president, Dr. Ike Neliaku, with fellow designate also admitted into the College of Fellows. The annual general meeting of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, NIPR, is the 62nd in the series, with over 1,000 professionals converging to X-ray activities of the Institute and chart the way forward. In Uyo, Umar Basadet, NTA News.
History is about to be made as plans are on top gear for the selection of the first Nigerian to land in space. Kelvin Samuel reports that the Director General, National Space Research and Development Agency, Matthew Adepoju, made us known at a gala night marking the end of the agency's 5-day management retreats held in Uyo.
Spiced with different cultural displays, this gala night organized for top members of management by the National Space Research and Development Agency signaled the end of 5 days of intensive deliberations targeted at sharpening their skills for enhanced productivity. The Director General of NASDA, Matthew Adepoju, while reeling out gains of the agency in the past 1 year, says he is optimistic that the next 6 months will be filled with historic events that will positively impact the economy and improve national security.
we are introducing some of the skill acquisition program for youth employment, because we observed that Nigerian youth need skills. Wherever you have problems, that is potential money, that is potential job, that is opportunities. But when you don't have the skills to tackle the problem and turn the situation to wealth creation, that's why we brought up Disruptive Skill Acquisition Hub, which is taking off. The first one out of the 6 at Regional Center will be completed and commissioned this year, where we can train up to 200,000 youth every year at every region.
I can tell you, if you succeed together as a team, you will brand and excite Nigeria as a country to believe. Space is the key. If this fails, they will continue disrespecting us. As we reflect on the agency's trajectory over the past year, we must acknowledge the transformative leadership of Dr. Matthew Adekoju, whose tenure has ushered in a new era of innovation, strategic advancement, and global recognition.
The event featured paper presentations and cutting of the anniversary cake. In Uyo, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
Another commercial break beckons. When we return, we have some business stories for you. Please stay.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisen Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
You're welcome back. Let's talk some business. Akwa Ibom State Government, through the Ministry of Agriculture, says it will continue to support different farming groups towards achieving food security. This was at the distribution of farm inputs to commercial farmers in Uyo. Evelyn Badu-Ekbo reports.
Emphasizing the importance of agriculture to the growth and development of the state, the Commissioner for Agriculture acknowledges the significant contribution of commercial farmers as partners in progress in food production in Akwa Ibom. She says the ongoing distribution of agri-grants for farmers, courtesy of the state government, is to support agribusinesses to thrive. Hence, farmers should avail themselves of this opportunity.
All is geared towards ensuring that His Excellency's word of everybody going back to the farm and ensuring that there's food sufficiency is achieved. And large-scale farmers do a lot of farming, so it's expedient that they are supported. Every year His Excellency does this, gives them input supports in cuttings, in agrochemicals, in livestock, and he has added the components of the grants recently. And of course, there's continuous technical support.
To support the farmers with these inputs, they will produce more food, and food will be sufficient in Akwa Ibom State.
Some of the commercial farmers appreciate the state government for the gesture.
I'm so happy because this is in line with the Sustainable Development Goal number 2, which says no hunger. Number 1 is also no poverty. So I know when we have enough to plant, we will have enough yield, and so there will be no hunger in Akwa Ibom State.
I want to express my sincere appreciation to His Excellency for this very laudable initiative, ensuring that through this process, food is not only available in Akwa Ibom State but also affordable. I feel very grateful to God that He brought us a governor of his own nature at a time like this. That when other states are saying there's a casting down in food production, we in Akwa Ibom can confidently say that there's a rising up.
The Ministry of Agriculture disclosed monitoring of activities and progress of farmers who have received inputs for maximum productivity. Evelyn Badu Ekpo, NTA News.
Away from the shores of Akwa Ibom, Onitsha Drugs Market, which was closed since early February this year by the National Agency for Food and Administration, Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has been eliciting reactions from the traders and the general public. In this report, Steve Lonai Nwokolo was at the market in Onitsha to feel the pulse of the traders.
Here is the popular Obogu. It simply means a section reputed for trading in pharmaceutical products within the sprawling market of Onitsha. The market was jolted on the 10th of February this year when officials of the National Agency for Food and Drugs Administration and Control, NAFDAC, stormed the market and sealed it up. The alleged offenses, which include poor storage of drugs, sales of unregistered products, banned products, adulterated and substandard drugs that pose significant risk to public health. The closure of the market elicited hue and cry from the operators of the market as they questioned the propriety of the action without due process.
And the NAFDAC tallies, what did they give us on post storage? They say it is 2 million per shop, but out of negotiation, we agreed on 500,000. With the same thing we are paying here, it is the same thing they are paying in Lagos. It is the same thing they are paying in Aba.
State Coordinator NAFDAC Onitsha, who spoke off camera, says the drug market has been reopened on the condition of traders meeting up the fines imposed on them for infraction on the rules and regulations of the agency. Leaders of the market union who acknowledge the good intention of NAFDAC sue for mutual understanding and concerted efforts to address challenges plaguing the market.
And we are begging the government to reduce the price so that some people can afford to pay.
If the federal government can bring NAFDAC office down to this market, I think it will help us.
This effort, according to NAFDAC, demonstrates commitment to ensuring that only authentic and safe medicines are sold in Nigeria. From Onitsha, Steve Lonai Nwokolo, NTA News.
And it's a wrap on our news tonight. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dianime Uko. Do have a great weekend.